Fadel Abdul Ghany is the chairman and the founder of the Syrian Network for Human Rights, and he joins us now from Doha. Thank you very much for joining us here on TRT World. So you have been monitoring the situation in Idlib since the beginning of the offensive, and he detailed it in your report. Tell us more about it, please.
Of course, our team following closely what's going on from violation committed in northeast Syria, not only in Idlib, because it's contained also in the north of Hama as well. Until 26th of April till now, we have been keep documenting the casualties of civilians till now. 518, and that's what we are able to document. 128 children and 69 women. That's mean about 45% from the total casualties are women and children, and that gives us indication that those mainly targeting the civilians. About 33 medical facilities have been targeted from the Russian and the regime allies air forces, and that unprecedented attacks against the medical facilities since World War II. And we documented other attacks on the schools. 77 schools have been targeted at the same period, and about 1,600 injured persons. That's mean that there is daily war crimes have been committed on the attacks. There is in respect at all for the IHL and for the war of law. That will lead us to other conclusion. The evil will win, because there is in respect for any types of law, and killing civilians without international community protection and without also any intervention which is out of the UN Security Council. Should be intervention to protect the civilians based on R2P, responsible to protect. That will be simultaneously what's happened when the NATO interfere in 1999. So based on the Turkish government and the Jordanian, the European countries, the US, and even the Gulf countries should form an allies and interfere out of the Security Council.
So you are saying, yes, they need to be an interference, Fadel, and we talk about this with analysts here on TRT World, but I also want to know, because you've been talking about numbers here, and you said 45% women and children. We can see civilians are being attacked, and you're saying above 500 are dead since 26th of April. So just we get the picture here, how many people are actually stuck in Idlib inside, and if they try to escape, where can they go?
By the way, there is 3 ITP camps have been targeted. So that means even if they form the camps, the shelling is following them, and that lead us those attack is mainly deliberated attack, because some of the medical centers repeatedly same centers attack 3 or 4th time, same civil defense centers, and we monitoring that there is shellings around the civil defense centers. Those ITP now minimum there is 85,000. Those are totally out of any types of shelter inside Idlib. So we need also this allies, not only military sanction against the regime, but also types of aid allies to sustain, provide aids to those who is suffer in Idlib. This is out of the capacity of OCHA and also the Turkish government as well. So this is need actually international support. We are talking about disaster above than 3.8 million as are in Idlib. Now we keep monitoring the terrifying people which is moved and displaced forcibly to the north of Idlib, again to the Turkish Syrian border. So those are in terrible situation, and that lead us to the conclusion and about the immediate aid.
Fadel Abdul Ghany, thank you very much for joining us here on TRT World.